What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Prospect Profiles. Turn focus in on Jonas Johansson, Swedish goalie, the number 2 ranked European goalie according to the NHL Scouting Service for the 2014 NHL entry draft. Playing for Brynäs in Sweden. Split time between the under 20 team and the men's team. He had a 296 goals against and a 914 save percentage in 4 games at the men's level, and a very spectacular 911 and 232 respectively at the under 20 level. He's a big kid. He's 6'4" and about 200 pounds. Really plays that. The new age sort of bigger is better with the goalies. Really plays to that mindset. And I think you're looking at a team that could take him as high as the second round. Just because he's a project goalie. He's playing for one of the more decorated programs in the Swedish league in Brynäs. And again, I think he's going to be a player you hear about down the line. I think you draft him, you stash him in Sweden for the year, and then you see where he is a couple of years from now. A year or two. More specifically. And again, I think that having a European goalie in your pipelines, and I'd have a goalie in your in the obviously the AHL and junior hockey in college and in Europe, make sure there's all those bases are covered over the years, and in your in your system. But you look at Jacob Markstrom. I know he didn't develop the way people thought he would, but he's a Brynäs product among others, and I think having that track record of producing goalies that have come over and played North American hockey suits well to Johansson's advantage in that program. And again, I think his lateral mobility is pretty good. He's not just a big kid; he's got athleticism, and I think having that mix is what's going to make him a guy that is able to play in the NHL and play for a while. I think you look at these Swedish goalies, namely King Henrik. There's more and more European goalies. Last year Bobrovsky win the Vezina, first Russian goalie to do that. So I think you just look at the European influx on hockey on that position, and I think Johansson's gonna be the tip of the sword for this draft. And I just think the way they're developing over there is the Canadians are afraid. That's why they're banning European goalies from the CHL. I think you can look at the success guys like. Guys that have had over the years, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's all I got this episode of Power Play with CJ. Prospect Profiles on Jonas Johansson of the Brynäs and the Swedish Elite League. Stay tuned for more episodes toward the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.